Hi, I'm Liz, and I'm going to show you how to do a quick start to get a job logged for a new design, where you can go to check its status, and also how you can prioritize or cancel a job. So to put a job in at any time, you're going to have to log in and go into the design portal. You can find this black button all across the website. Then you hit log a new design. Here you can follow the really easy form that we've set up to gather your brief. So we'll guide you through it, ask what you'd like to design. We'll ask you for images if you have any in particular, or the designer can provide you those images. We will ask you for any particular copy that you might want used, what you're trying to achieve with the piece of design work, but it will guide you through and ask you this. If you are trying to explain something that you're finding you're struggling with words, there's also a space right at the end of this form to add a Loom video. Loom is what I'm using here to communicate to you, where it puts a little screenshot of you in the corner and it allows you to navigate around, and it's a screen recorder basically. So we really recommend, if you're struggling to explain it in words, jump on. Loom is free to use for up to 5 minutes, and you can create a little video like this for your designer and put the link in. So once you finish this form and you hit submit, you'll get an email to let you know that it's hit our systems, and an email to let you know once it's in the design queue. Once it's in the design queue, if you go to in the design dashboard, you hit this button here, the design dashboard, it will show you across your business all the jobs that are logged to your particular company. And there's a few statuses we assign a job depending on where it's at. Remember, we only work on one job at a time in your queue. And so you'll find that jobs are listed in the order that they've worked on. So for example, social post, this is in brief submitted stage. This project here, 716 Project X, is the design is underway. This particular project, it's under review, which means it's out with you as a client to review it. This one here, you've already approved the job, and so it's there as approved. And this one, the job is now finally closed, which means you can access the files, the final files, via the link that are embedded in the card. So that's where you see all your open jobs. As I mentioned before, the key thing to remember is we work on a basis of the last job that you put in will be the last job that we work on. So if we've got an older job in the queue, we'll work on that first. Bearing in mind though that business priorities change, you might want to put a later job in and give it a higher priority. So I'm going to show you how to do that now on this card. So what you do is you click here and you can change the priority of a job. If you're the administrator for an account, and we suggest that only administrators change the profile of priorities, and you need to check what someone's working on, you can open up here and you can see what the brief is that they put in. And so if you need to change the priority, you click here, change priority. All jobs go in with this default setting. And if you want to make it a high priority, i.e. please work on this immediately, click number 1, hit save. And what will happen is, although this was the later job put in, you can see it went in on, I'll just wait for it to pull back. But although this job went in the 3rd of April, it was the last job in, I've actually given this a priority 1. And that is telling us and the designers, I'd like you to work on this over something else that might be worked on. So ideally, you would stack all your jobs, prioritizing them in the order. You can stack them 1 to 10, 1 being the highest and 10 being the lowest. And that's how you tell us if you want us to rework things. You can also cancel a job. We understand things change. And so if a design's underway and you want to cancel the job, just hit cancel the job. And that will then remove out the card from your system, but also tell our designers that you've cancelled the job as well. So we'll stop working on it. So that's the design dashboard and how to navigate around there.